and welcome back YouTube. This will be my very first look at the new Zombies map from the Awakening DLC. And this is about a 15-minute gameplay before I end up dying. And this is not really gameplay footage to do well. There's a couple of reasons I'm playing it. First of all is obviously to have a look at it, and I want to try and explore the map a little bit, try and figure out where, well, first of all, where Juggernaut is. And I always struggle with these new types of maps to find these perks. I know they often change. And the second reason is I'm actually just camo hunting. I'm pretty close to getting max camo on this pistol, on the Shiva, and on the KN-44. I need the final, that ruby red type looking camo. So I'm doing a bit of camo hunting as well. And I've got to say, I absolutely love this map. Absolutely love this map. It looks amazing, it feels amazing, plays really well. However, now I'm in two minds about this issue. The issue is, are the new zombie maps since Black Ops 2 too complicated? And I know we always want more in-depth, innovative gameplay, and it is interesting, but I never really played the first Zombies map because it was just too complex. There's too much to learn when you've got a campaign to play in Nightmare and you spend a lot of time on multiplayer. I remember Zombies been the other sort of automated process where you'd get home from work or university or whatever, jump on with a couple of mates and just do trains around the map, just getting millions of points and killing thousands of zombies, and that was just a lot of fun to me. Don't get me wrong, this map looks amazing, it feels really great, and I've only just touched the surface. But as I said, I never played the first map that came with this game. I only played Derise, or Derise, whatever you want to call it, because it's just too complex, and I just haven't got enough time to invest in like the complexity of figuring out where all the perks actually are, the machines, and how they change, and the portals, and all the aliens and beastie things, and all those weird things, and all the components to activate stuff. So actually I spend most of this game looking for power, and I noticed the sign on the wall there, that's the power sign, and I do eventually find it, and then I don't think I find Juggernaut on this map, on this playthrough. I've got a second video which I'll probably upload, and it's about 20 minutes long as well, and I find Juggernaut there, but I don't actually think I buy it. I think I end up buying some ammo, which means I haven't got quite enough to buy it, and then I open a gate not thinking to get away from zombies, and I don't think I actually buy the damn thing. I think I die. I could be wrong, but I will give this zombie map a look at those shots accurate or what. And you know, I know I should be knifing things and going for points, but as I said, I'm just trying to get the camos, so I need to get the kills with the weapons. Otherwise, I'd be putting like 2 or 3 leg shots and then a stab or whatever. You know, same with pistol, leg shots and a stab. But actually, I just want the camos. I think they're some of my favourite camos actually. Well, actually the first two I don't like, but this one I love, the Weapons of Mass Destruction camo, WMD camo, brilliant, and the red one looks really good in multiplayer. So I think, yeah, like I said, I'm pretty close to these two weapons, and for the KN-44. I think I spend... Actually, I think I stopped moving out of the map in this area in a minute. And it's an interesting vibe. Now the tram, I don't know if you can stay on that tram and actually go down. Now I think you might be able to, because some of the tram part is midway. Now whether that takes you down and there's something on that tram and you come back up, I don't know. Or maybe you can actually go all the way down. Now a bit later on there's teleporters from, you know, Derise or Derise. There's other new orbital type teleporting dropship things. I'm not sure what they do. I guess they teleport you somewhere. I don't have to go to the moon or what. I don't know if you actually have to get to the moon on this map, but they do talk about it. You see a big rocket launching at the start of their mission. But I love this. It's got a real World War II feel to it, and I love. As again, like I said in other multiplayer videos that I've played, I didn't really play Call of Duty till Modern Warfare 2. The multiplayer anyway, I love the campaign on World at War, but I'd never played multiplayer games before. I was very bad at them, and I had a tiny 14-inch normal tube TV, which was terrible. Half the minimap was missing, you know, because they're curved and they don't fit the screen properly, and all that sort of crap. So I never really played it. But one thing I did notice about the World at War multiplayer maps was how enthralled and engrossed and immersed you were in the actual world while it's at war. It felt like you're at war. I watched one of Thunder's videos earlier on the new Awakening DLC, and the water park one, Splash it's called, and yeah, it looks colourful and really great. But for me, that's definitely the worst map. I mean, it's one of those maps that you don't feel like you're at war, but this, it feels like a Second World War era. I mean, massive castle, the Eagle's Nest, I think it is, which actually exists in Austria. You've got all the snow, and you've got the weird sci-fi stuff, which I love. Gravity distortions and floating bricks and vehicles and zombies and hellhounds, and the dragon heads back. I'm not sure what it does when you do that. I know you got to kill zombies in front of it, and then they drag them in, and when you feed it a certain amount, it actually does something. But I'm not sure exactly what it does. So here I'm just grabbing some bubblegum and I'm just having a look at the map. I left a crawler because I kind of wanted to figure out what's around. I'm looking for perks and clues, and I'm trying to figure out what to open next. And I mean, look at that view. I mean, I should have actually checked that out. High up in the mountain, and you've got the town below and the mountains in the foreground and background. Sorry. And I was wondering if you could maybe cross that bridge. And so I'm just closely checking marks and things, and I know that the power sign led this way, so I think I open up here. Yeah, there we go. And it took me a long time to find the power. But the problem is, I don't play zombies nowhere near as much as I used to. And because of the complexity of the game, it's not that they're too complex for me to learn, but I feel like it's too exhausting. Like, the reason multiplayer is kind of good is, well, A, that's exhausting in its own right because of the grind. But it's just simple. You play some matches, unlock some weapons, purchase some camos, and then prestige. And the further you do it, the higher your prestige. But on this, there's all sorts of complex hidden things. There's Easter eggs, there's hidden weapons, things to build, there's bubblegum, there's perks. So at the moment, like I said, I've kind of left that zombie, and I'm just trying to explore, open up what I can with the money I've got. And I think what I might do next time I play is actually, I'll stay in that first room for 4 or 5 rounds, because the only weapons there, I think, the Shiva and this pistol, and she was powerful, but they've definitely speeded up the zombies in the Black Ops 3 zombie maps. They're definitely faster than Black Ops 2. And the Shiva with 10 rounds in clip and a slow reload. And to be honest, when you got so many, you just don't kill that well. So it's pretty dangerous to stay in beyond 4 or 5 rounds. So again, I'm like, oh, what's this thing? It's some sort of, did that say Vindersphere? Clear out some debris there. There's another access point back to where I came from. Probably shouldn't have done that, but oh well. It's a way out if I get trapped. And I think, I just kill that zombie? I think this is dogs. I'm getting in position just to kill the hellhounds. And yeah, I like this area at map. There's a whole other. This is just a big map. There's other areas that are indoors that look like something from Frankenstein movie, where you've got all the equipment and computers and teleporters and experimentation machines, and it looks really cool. It's got a green weird colour vibe to it. So quick on max ammo, another doorway, and I'm really just trying to find this power. I'm checking, all these typewriters and phones are things activated, and there's things that, like, are they guillotines? I don't know what they are. I never used one because I never had the money to do it, really. We got the KN-45. I picked that up because, again, it's one of the guns I have as a primary assault rifle, and I've always said in my other multiplayer videos that I hate the AK variant weapons. The AN-94 was the only one I liked, and that's because it were a bit futuristic, and I kind of like this one because it's a bit futuristic. When it reloads, it's got that sort of electronic, digital, mechanical reload type sound to it. But the look of the weapon I don't like, and I've never liked them. I hate Black Ops 1, I hated using these old style, very rugged, cheap weapons, but this is actually a great weapon. For a long time I used it with grip and quick draw, but I've taken grip off now and I use it on multiplayer with rapid fire and grip. And I had a class set with ELO, which, it's got great open sights, but the ELO sight is it's such a superior sight over everything else. It just works on everything, and you put it on this AN-94 and this is just an accurate beast then. However, I have taken it off in preference for overclock because, I don't know, I just enjoy getting my hives a lot quicker, getting my whatever specialist I'm using. I'm using Nomad at the moment. So again, I'm kind of just trying to camo hunt. I'm trying to figure out where the power is. I keep trying to leave the odd crawler here and there. Do I pick up the VPN?
What's going on down there?
No, I don't, because I've maxed out the camera and I've got all camos on that.
This guy
I should really play DeRise for that. But honestly, I've not really got past about round 25 on DeRise, and the weapon's definitely not as good as Black Ops 2, and they're definitely not as good as World at War. I remember PPH and MG42 when they were, even when they weren't upgraded. Me and my brother used to play to about round 40 before we even upgraded our weapons. And it were wicked, because I mean, even on Black Ops 2 we kind of did that.
You know me.
But on this, like, zombies are faster, weapons aren't as good. There's one good thing is that the more you use a weapon, the more perks you unlock. So you can, when you eventually battle off at war, you're running around with extended mags, fast mags, ELO, stock, quick draw, grip, rapid fire. Pretty much everything you can want, really. And I don't think I get that here. No, because I want to. Oh, I do, yeah. I'm forced to. Because I really wanted the points there. So I'll come out onto the roof here, and again, there's all this weird sci-fi red lightning over there. It just looks cool, man. It just looks really cool. Again, all sorts of machines and things. I've no idea what they're doing. I never get a chance to use them in this one or in my next playthrough, because I think it's going to take at least, I mean, this is a 15-16 minute playthrough. The next one's about 18 minutes before I die. Hopefully the perks don't move around, because if they don't, I've figured out where Juggernaut is. It's just actually the very first room you start off in. If you open the door, instead of opening the door to the right, if you open the one up the stairs, it was just in the hallway there. Now, I don't know what this is. Oh, Perca Cola, that's right, yeah. This is, I didn't know what it was, so I thought I'd try it. I thought it might be a new name for Speed Cola, which would have been better, but when you reloaded with this Perca Cola, you end up getting an electricity burst off you, and if the enemies are in range, they get electrocuted and, I think, die or set on fire or something, I don't know. But it is kind of cool, so I'm just testing it there. I didn't know what it did.
Here's to me.
And it's a pretty cool perk. It's not one I'd buy if I had a choice, you know, if I had Speed Cola, Juggernaut, and Speed Up and Rapid Fire, whatever, you know, Steady Up, whatever it's called. I'd have those rather than this. Now that circle, I still think that might be something. I could be wrong, but I go back to it a few times and I'm thinking, is there a portal going to appear there? Do I unlock other areas or activate things? And I don't know, it's just this red circle at the top of a dead-end staircase seemed like it's a clue or a key heading to some access point or something. I think I open up this area, and yes I do. And we go inside Frankenstein's lab. It's not really Frankenstein's lab, but it kind of looks like that. It's what you'd think of, you know, kind of looks cool. And again, this is just about, well, originally it was about, I'll just play it a little bit and I'll record it. I didn't expect to get any sort of gameplay, and I didn't really, but I was kind of hoping for the camos, but this ended up turning into an exploration hunt to try and figure out where the perk machines are. And actually, I didn't actually pay that much attention, so I'm glad I recorded it, because the only one I was looking for is Juggernaut. I didn't even know that Quick Revive was upstairs where you start off, and when you play solo, always buy Quick Revive as a perk, and when you die, bite again until you can't bite anymore, because that will just help you out a lot. And I never, because I never used to buy it, because I'm like, oh, I want Rapid Fire, I want this, I want that, Speed Cola, or whatever. But actually, you know, you're going to get those eventually once you've run out the ability to use this perk. But I think Speed Cola in Zombies is a definite. It's almost essential like Juggernaut. I find that reloading this game feels awfully slow when you've got 30 zombies after you. So yeah, we just finished round 8, and I think I'll pick up the Cuda shortly
thing I've seen today,
and start to work on camos for that. So I think I've only got the first camo unlocked, and you know, the Shiva. Oh, do I? I don't know. But the Shiva, you know, it's not that good in zombies. It's good in multiplayer. Okay, I picked up the 83K. I think I use the ammo for this and then I go for Cuda. I'm debating whether to use box, and then I realise I don't have enough money. So I think I do a couple of circles around here. In fact, you know, I think this is where I die actually, because we're closing up on the 16-minute time frame for the game to end. And again, this was about exploration, and you know what it's like zombies. When you get to this level, you don't have Juggernaut, like a couple of hits and you're down, and you know how easy it is for zombies to drop off roofs, pile out windows, and then suddenly, you know, get you trapped. Even though, you know, you might run a train, but when you kill a couple, new ones spawn in. Now, Black Ops 2, the maximum amount of zombies, from what I remember, was 24 or 26 on map at any one time. Now, that still might be the same to keep frame rate issues stable. I don't think this game runs in 60 frames, does it? I've no idea. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. But even if it does that, I don't think they'll be able to render. I don't think they'll have chosen to render more zombies than that just to keep everything running as stable as possible. Because when you've got zombies and then you've got dogs coming in, and there's a dragon and I'm trying to kill the damn thing, so I just could not remember what it was about. And I remember that you kill zombies in front of it, it drags them in, it feeds them, and does it give you a perk, or does it give you some sort of buff, or does it open a portal? I honestly can't remember. I just cannot remember. And I really should start to use my bubblegums more, but I've kind of got, on my next playthrough, I pick all the mega ones, the really big ones, so that I can actually, next time I play properly, and I want to give it a serious try, I've got, give myself all the perks, give myself a free power up, couple of nukes, things that are useful. So I pick up the Cuda here, and I'm pretty sure this is where I die. Yeah, we've got we've got just less than a minute left. So it's unfortunate because I didn't really have enough money to go explore like I wanted to, and I didn't realise at this point that if the perks don't change position, but I've got a feeling they will, that actually I'd have to make my way all the way back to the beginning and then open up the other door. Now, on the second playthrough I did that because there's a power sign there and I thought it might be a shortcut, but actually I think it's more awkward. I don't know if there's less or more doors, or maybe it was just because it was unfamiliar, but it seemed a little bit more awkward to get to the power from that route. But Juggernaut was there, so whether it changed or not, I do not know. And we're about to see probably a horrible, embarrassing death here. Now, I should have just grabbed that nuke, but I'm trying to get the points. I'm really trying to get it, and this is where I make a mistake. I'm trying to run a slide, and I just don't because I'm not running. Anyway, I'm sorry it's not an amazing gameplay, but I hope you enjoyed it.